Alrighty, okay. Back at it again. He's stuck with the little bunnies. Toro Labyrinthos? An unexpected yet prudent suggestion. In similarity betwixt this artificial environment and best waste burrow, it would be in our best interest to have the operators acquaint themselves with those conditions deemed optimal by their Charlian collaborators. It appears, however, that continued reliance upon my limited knowledge would risk narrowing rather than broadening their perspectives. Mayhap thou art better suited to lead this venture. A marvelous idea. Might we begin with that great big what's-it over yonder? Yes, the what's-it. I shall leave its explanation to myself. Okay. What on earth is a what's-it? I think of like a who's what's-it. I really do not like this Reaper outfit at all. What's a what's-it? What are we even looking at? Oh my god. And they're making a little... Oh, that's adorable. Ah, goodness me, to build something so large without creation magics is positively stupendous. Perhaps you could direct our attention to its most important features. Oh, are they talking about this thing? Okay, that can be a little bit annoying. If I'm zooming in too close to it. Search apparatus points for potential interest to me. Ah, okay, it's one of these things. Metallic tube. Is that water I hear from inside that great big tube? Must be because of the cogs and gigantic wheel at the top. Oh, I see. That's how they draw up the water. It's probably some sort of spiral-shaped mechanism inside it too. Sort of the tube. Mushroom lake thing. Probably the wheel, right? Does the wheel count? No? Tanks. That should be important, right? It's a little hard to see from here, but is that a golden pipe connected to the top of those tanks? I can see through the window another pipe at the bottom. Oh, this must be for purifying water that's being drawn up from below. Oh, okay, it tells us what we have to freaking look for. Okay, so we do examine the mushroom lake thing. Alright. Didn't even notice it at first on the right side. That looks like the quote-unquote trees in Greatest Endsvale. Hold on, that's a bit of a strange shape. It's thin at the bottom, but big and round at the top. Quite tall for something so unbalanced, too. Now it makes sense. That's where they store the water. Yeah, it's like a water tower. Oh no! Ah, you dang it! I spilled my drink. I will be right back. Okay, well that was a bit of a mishap. Shoot. Okay, well, got some paper towel under there, at least to soak up some of the liquid. Let's see. Some stupid sparkling flavored water. Dang it. Okay, I guess what I'll have to do for now, just let that soak up, absorbing the paper towels. Anyways. I'm right, aren't I? About something. Let's see. What they say? Well, if I were to hazard guess, wire drawn from underground, presumably with some other mechanism purified here and stored in the tower before being distributed elsewhere. Okay. So, are you right about it? Sure. I would think so. I knew it. Design brilliant in its simplicity. I dare say it would take only a moment to install even the harshest of environments. For us operatives, that is. Indeed, securing a reliable source of water is of the utmost importance for any fledgling settlement. We have read, however, that the peoples of Aetheris sometimes make their homes in arid deserts and such. How are they able to survive? Kiribania. I'd say Danilin, I think, is more arid, really. It's more deserty. So wherever you choose to live, you're never far from water. Oh dear, however, we won't be able to procure the necessary amount. We can provide enough water to keep them from drying out completely, but it would appear that they rely on it far more than we anticipated. A few adjustments may be in order. Once we calculate the average rate of consumption per individual. It'll also be worth learning more about exactly how they obtain their water in the first place. Mr. Alphino spoke of the machinery responsible for that feat during our journey through the Logistica and Alpha, did he not? Mayapple operates will share its appreciation for the engineering marvel. Oh yes, that sounds absolutely splendid. Let's journey beyond the sanctuary of Charlene Hamlet, and I shall lead the way. You mean we'll have to brave the unarmed wilderness? Valid concern indeed. We could not help but notice that the many dangerous-looking creatures with big, nasty teeth lurking beyond the safe confines of the settlement. Were we not escorted by burly custodians? I dread to think what would become of us. Excuse me. Regardlessly to many hungry prairie with the aforementioned big, nasty teeth, leopards may appear to be a potential and rather appetizing source of sustenance. Might I impose on thee to assist in securing safe passage to the Logistic and Alpha? Yeah, sure. For my part, I shall act as an escort to living way and cooking way, and trust singing way and growing way to thy care. Yep, no problem. More valiant protector they could not wish for. Godspeed. Yep. Alright, little bunnies. It's all the same to you, I'd rather not be eaten by some horrid beastie. Come along, growing ways. The water extraction, what's it? I guess that's what they call like the machines or whatever. The contraptions. Excuse me. Thank you so much. I really hope this water extraction is worth these harrowing experiences. All part of the fun, some might say, but I'd rather not be burnt to a crisp. It's all the same to you. Oh, excuse me. Oh, is I supposed to go this way? Oh yeah, okay, go this way and then go down this way. Is it up above here? Or is it? Okay, it's on the same level. Good. My friends, I bid you welcome to Logistica and Alpha. Our destination doth lie at the lift's top. Pray follow me. You need to use this lift should you wish to go to the medial circuit. Yes. I keep wanting to call it medical circuit. Marvelous. Simply marvelous. So this is where the science rather, takes place. The perfect environment to sustain life artificially created. Knowledge we'll gain here will be essential to when we start looking for new stars for your kind to inhabit. Apparently most of them don't even have air for you to breathe. You're all very lucky that Earth just so happens to provide everything you need to thrive. Or did mankind turn out the way they are because of the available resources I wonder? Either way, it's nothing short of miraculous, and I cannot wait to see more of it. I'm always eager for a change of venue, or at the very least change of what's it. Agriculture shock, I like the name of that one. This is all very wonderful, I'm sure, but I was rather hoping to learn more about your nourishment provision facilities. In other words, where's the food? I believe both the knowledge and consumables you may seek can be found at Merrill Agronomics. As I imagine, Singway and the others intend to study every conceivable facet of this apparatus. Would that be so kind as to escort our visiting culinarian? Sure. Yes, that sounds much more interesting. Hopefully I'll be able to see firsthand some of the delicacies Ryuji was talking about. Even his incredibly vivid, if a bit too verbose, descriptions cannot compare to sampling of myself. And not to mention theorists will soon be no more, so I must learn all I can while there's still time. This brook no further delay. Alright. And how exactly does he know where to go? Or she? I don't know, I can't tell. They all look the same to me. I can't tell just by their names. I'd have to hear them in the cutscenes as well. There's the medial circuit. Go up this way. Oh, excuse me. I haven't got so many coffers I need to get rid of. Oh yeah, right. The grapes and the really low-res grapes and what, pumpkins or whatever, tomatoes, I forgot what were here. I remember the grapes for sure. But, yeah. Excuse me. This is the place, yes? The heady aroma is enough to guide me here, and I've spotted several of the fruit and vegetables featured in our compendium. I dearly love to try some, but I read that those who help themselves to farmers' crops are often caught in the pies. I don't know where you heard that, but alright. Perhaps you could ask whoever's in charge if they'd be willing to part with a few samples. Okay, now it's one of these escort things. Now we have to go there. Is there... what kind of talking point? Zone or anything? Maybe not. What a fine mess this is. Ah, it's you. The one who climbed down the mine shaft. I'd show you around if I could, but I'm rushed off my feet preparing for the exodus. And I'm not the only one. We've all got to find ways to do what we do down here, up there. First on the moon, then whichever star the form decides will become your home. It's all so sudden, so unreal. Don't you want to go to the moon? Well, it's better than waiting for the final days to claim us. No matter how carefully it's all planned, we'll never be able to take every variety of flora or fauna with us. Excuse me. The ones we can take may not survive in their new environment. So many species doomed to extinction. It sucks. Sorry, that's not what you came to talk about, is it? Nope. Nothing quite so dire, I assure you. Merely wish to sample a little of your produce if we may. By all means, help yourselves. Much appreciated, my good fellow. So, where to begin? Are these the low-res grapes? Yep, super low-res grapes. Oh, I know what these are. Grapes, yes? Let's see if they're as delicious as they look. So sweet, so sour. It tastes much like a ripe philosopher's carrot, and yet the texture is entirely different. The contrast between the outer skin and the fruit within is most peculiar, though far from unpleasant. Yes, I think I'll try another. They're gonna keep going at it. Well, that's certainly given me food for thought. Haha, funny pun. Though in a far less visceral manner than any philosopher's carrot. But tell me, what's your opinion of grapes? Sure. I like grapes. Yes, they're rather Moorish, aren't they? When I've read, quite versatile too. Something about people stepping on them to make intoxicating beverages, as I recall. Oh, turn them into wine. Anyway, that's enough about grapes for the time being. On to the next treat. And these are what? Apples or something? What are these? Oh. It's like, these supposed to be oranges? Can't tell. Yep, orange by name, orange by nature. Yep. What came first, the fruit or the color? Who cares? Let's eat. Oranges are a lot more sour. Yes, that's... Equal parts sweet and sour as with grapes, yet nothing alike. I may have to consult Urianji about expanding my vocabulary. I simply cannot find the words to describe it. Perhaps what I'm looking for is bitter. It's all very complicated, you know. So many flavors, so many choices. Each individual with their own personal preferences. Now I see why you all turn your noses up to the idea of eating nothing but carrots. Turn your noses up at the idea of eating nothing but carrots. Marvelous though they still are, in my estimation. Let no one say I said otherwise. But speaking of carrots, I've yet to sample any of the vegetables. Let's see what's in that field over there. Over here? Or where? Ah, this way. These the pumpkins? Yeah, these are the pumpkins. I get a good angle on them, but I can't seem to. Yeah, pumpkin angle. Oh, here. Not so sure about this one. Color and the texture. There's some sort of enormous round carrots. No? In any case, proper nomenclature is less of a concern than the taste. Blah, it's so hard and flavorless. May as well be chewing a piece of wood. It all but confirms it. These are nothing less more than misbegotten failures masquerading as goodly carrots. Stop. Can't you see that these are pumpkins? No one with any sense would try eating them raw. You're supposed to cook them first. Do you not find it an awful bother? Far from it, cooking is a joy in and of itself. And what's more, it broadens the range of ingredients that we may safely eat. But above all else, cooking allows us to draw the full potential of our produce. Pumpkin stew has been one of my favorite dishes so far, as long as I can remember. Perhaps even these hard blocks of plant matter can become as delicious as the orange I sampled. I wonder though if there's anything even more delicious. How about that yellow fruit over yonder? Sheesh, too many fucking interruptions, I swear to God. Oh no, I think these are lemons. They can be really, really sour. A wondrous fragrance. With luck, it'll have a flavor to match. Oh boy. Since I have no idea how these are eaten, I'll just bite into it. It's too many fucking distractions, I swear to God, jeez. My tongue, is this poison? A lemon? You mean it's supposed to taste like this? How can something similar to an orange be so revolting? Ah, it may be some time before my palate recovers from this ordeal. As such, I'd best call an end to this round of sampling. Let's say our farewells and return to the others. Okay, they don't make the little whopperate noise. Finished, happy? I trust that you found something to your liking? I'm rather enamored with the grapes and oranges, less so the pumpkin. I learned the hard way that they're not to be eaten raw. Then there was a lemon. The deceiver. I still feel so violated. First time, was it? I hate for you to leave with a bad taste in your mouth, in more ways than one, so I'll give you this lemon muffin I baked. If this doesn't change your opinion, nothing will. More lemon? Have I not suffered enough? Nevertheless, it would be remiss of me to spurn this opportunity to... Oof. A bit of sick came up there. Learn more of your inscrutable ways. Very well, lemon muffin, do your worst. And you like the lemon muffin, I'm sure. What was that splat noise? That's hilarious. This is delicious. Although I still detect a hint of lemon, it complements the sweetness of the dough to create a perfect harmony. Never would have guessed its vile bitterness could be utilized so elegantly. My good chap, this is simply breathtaking. See, we rarely use lemon in its natural state. It has a starring role in all sorts of recipes, and the same is true for many other ingredients. It comes down to making the most of the resources we have at our disposal. Sometimes that can even be the difference between life and death. I know we won't be able to take every species with us. No doubt the Forum agonized over what was worth preserving. Will it be consigned to history? Hard choices, but make them we must if we are to survive. Such strength of will. Now I know what Highland sees in your kind. Mankind, the Lawbirds. We were both born from the accumulated knowledge of the ancients. They learned all there is to learn about the nature of sentient life and the fates of the stars themselves. Once a civilization has fulfilled the basic requirements for survival, it will inevitably seek to eliminate all forms of negativity and achieve perfection. Therein lies its folly and its downfall. For perfection is an unattainable ideal. 'Tis a paradox of the immaculate carrot. Civilization since time immemorial have deemed the pursuit of perfection as progress. Pay no heed to the costs endured in their futile quest, and all too often become the architects of their own demise, their dreams forever unfulfilled. What then is the alternative? The answer lies in knowing that our existence can never be perfect. To be content with what we have and make the most of it. That's the answer that Hermes is looking for. There's the answer. When life gives you lemons, you make lemon muffins. Pardon my errors, but what in the seven hells are you on about? And who are you anyway? Excuse me, cooking away at your service. I'm here to prepare for the trip to the moon. Excuse me. And once you get there, you'll be able to try my carrots. I've been growing all different kinds. Don't worry, there'll be room for your crops too. We'll work together to preserve as many of their species as possible, if you're up to the challenge. Yes, of course, I look forward to it. Well, this has all been highly productive, probably. Let's go and see if our Yonji and the others have run out of machinery to inspect, shall we? Fare thee well. That layer, move this here. Got to go south. That was most enlightening, especially the part with the lemon muffin. Actually, I was wondering, do you know of any other places famed for their cuisine? They do have the culinary skills over there. Would I have time to visit? The more I learn of Aetherius, the more I wish we could spare it from the final days. Alas, Heidelin's orders are to flee, not to resist. If only there was some other way. I'm gonna look up MSQ list real quick. Just to see how much more I've got. I just finished with, what is it? Agriculture shock. Oh, I'm actually not too far off. Say maybe around 20-ish quests left. Ryuji appears to be telling Lopper in preparation for an imminent departure. I trust I time it. Mariel Agronomics did. Bear fruit. God damn it, he's making puns now. Why? Our own efforts too are rewarded. We now possess an embarrassment of educational riches. No doubt our guests' relentless pursuit of knowledge could occupy them. And us for a fortnight. Oh no, not Fortnite. That game is blech. Alas, time is of the essence. Let's return to Charlie and Hamlet forthwith. I shall gladly attend to each and every lawbread there. Should further questions within my power to answer arise. Alright, so they all leave. Let me just go there. Aww. Why is Growing Way just lagging behind? I just spent a 70 gil, why not? Talk the Growing Way, I guess. Yes, that was me verbalizing the side to express my emotional state. Do you want to know why? Because I saw the reconstructed environmental data for theorists at Logisticons Alpha, that's why. Forests so lovely and so leafy. Are all of your forests like that? One was purple. I'll go with the tranquility part. Tranquility answer. Gasp, I say. Star so wonderful it comes as no surprise that you're reluctant to leave it behind. As a fool would think otherwise, to assume that the moon was something worth being proud of. Hey! You don't need to put yourself down like that. The moon's pretty cool too. How ridiculous it must seem to you, trying so hard yet achieving so little. Not at all. Thy works are no less worthy for their uniqueness. I thought I heard tiny voices. Oh, Sacred. What's Sacred been up to? How didst thou fare? I was able to glean a fair bit from the researchers while helping move the cargo. Preparations have proceeded without interruption here despite the news of the coming end. We have the forum's leadership to thank for that. It doesn't mean that people aren't worried though. Quite the opposite. Knowing disaster could strike at any moment, they hurry to complete their work, equally aware that a single error could be the difference between life and death. We can hardly tell them that there's no cause for concern. Perhaps not. Though aided by our goodly Growing Way, we may yet find other ways to lighten the burden. Me? Be of use to people? I'm honored that you would think me so capable, but I'm not sure that I'm up to the challenge. Nevertheless, I believe in thee. If you say so, I suppose it can't hurt to try. Ask someone moping in the Western Plaza that looks to be in need of a helping paw. Perhaps you might start with him. It is a good place as any. Come. Guess they're gonna go with Arianje. They're all gonna go with Arianje. Okay. Speak with the troubled researcher. Oh, I had to go too. Okay. I figured they'd have to go there, and then we just talk to Thancred about whatever. Oh, can I help you? More like, can we help you? It's you who would help me. Is my anxiety truly so obvious? A burden shared is a burden eased. Pray, tell us thy troubles. Those little fellows do look like good listeners. I'm an engineer, you see, and what they say of the ship, that's the sum of decades of Charlian ingenuity. That's built with peerless, elegant technology is all true, but I know that none of that's a guarantee. You never before launched a starfaring vessel, let alone flown it into the great expanse. All the tests we've run have been on the ground. Only operational personnel and cargo will be aboard for the first voyage. But even so, if it fails us then, what can we do? If it doesn't, it could fall apart in the next flight, or the one after that. Everything we've done to prevent that from happening, but it hardly matters. We thought the Aetherburner's design was flawless too. Look how that turned out. Thou art familiar with these most daunting technology, and thus dost thou hold the power to allay his fears. Oh, I'm not sure about that, but, well... Maybe you could tell me if there are any aspects of the ship's design that you're especially worried about. Our abilities to walk about and perform tasks, for one. I devised a means by which to employ gravity, a spatio-temporal spell to regulate the environment. But if it's not strong enough, what if everyone floats away and begins crashing into things as soon as we've left the star? Gravitation, maybe I can be of help after all. Up there is not so different from down here, you see. The same rules apply. If you consider them as part of one great big cosmos rather than separate places. And they're discussing stuff. I suspect both parties shall find comfort in this conversation. Yeah, if Thancred's tale would be true, still others would benefit from insights born of experience. Might I prevail upon the Loprits to attend them? An excellent idea, if I do say so myself. There's naught we'd like more than to ease the hearts of these fine people of Aetherius and learn more about them while we're at it. Oh, glad am I to hear it. Gather thy companions and bring them hither. Thou hast a gift for finding souls in need of succor. Oops. Pray seek thee out the distressed and the apprehensive, and inform them that help is at hand. I shall wait them here, that I might introduce each to a suitable Loprit. I do so look forward to that. Place for every Loprit, and every Loprit in their place. Seek out... Ooh, I have to seek out 8 people. Alright. One over here. Concerns? Nay, there's no point in waiting at this stage. It'll only make work go that much slower. Dang, I have to find 8 of these people? Oh, level-head engine. Okay, I have to find anxious or, like, troubled people. Got it. What am I thinking about? The medical facilities on the ship, of course. I designed them with the assistance of our sages and fucking, like, surgeons or whatever, I don't know. But to imagine every illness or injury that one might face in the great expanse is beyond any of us, to say nothing of the effects that living out there indefinitely might have on the body. Crew from the moon? Why did I not think of that? I have no idea what that word means or how to pronounce it. this administrative person. You, yes, you idiot. Have you seen an envelope lying around? This envelope refuses to give me the alchemic iron without that bloody slip of parchment. Unless your friends have a spell to make me remember where I dropped my damn envelope, I doubt they'll be more help than you. And you've wasted enough of my time already. It'd be unfortunate for all involved to inflict this man on all efforts. My face? What's wrong with my... Ow, perhaps I am a bit tense. I was tasked with ensuring that the proper fauna, and only the proper fauna, are brought with us to the moon. However, the suitability of a few species is still under debate, and I can hardly make a decision myself when I know so little about the environment up there. Including the law operates in our discussions is a wonderful idea. I absolutely will. Thank you. Perhaps our biology itself may offer some clue as well. Okay, that's 2. Man, this is a big area I have to search, jeez. Consult our collaborators. I suppose that'd be more effective than sitting here brooding. I'm attempting to calculate how much cargo we can consolidate into fewer trips. Should the ether bringer make our original estimates infeasible? But there are simply too many variables. I feel as if my brow will turn inside out. Perhaps our lunar associates will have more insight into how much weight constitutes too much weight for our purposes. Thank you for letting me know. Yeah, she's fucking barking out there, jeez. Occupied administrator. How might I help you? My, what a lovely idea. I too noticed people becoming rather tense, so I rushed out to pluck some fresh and fragrant tea leaves. Now I need only track down 100 or so cups. But don't you worry, I can manage. I hope your plan to cheer everyone up goes well. This woman's doing better than you are. Okay then, game. Sheesh. Ugh. Just leave me alone to my misery before I'm gonna appoint someone else. I apologize. I simply don't know what to do. How am I supposed to pilot the Ark if I'm already falling apart under the pressure? You know a starship pilot that I might speak with? Truly? Well then there's no time to waste. They can help me prepare for this monumental task. Alright, that's half. Heard of anything of what's going on at the moon? I have no doubt that we can make it up there, but the searching for a new star part of a plan sounds awfully vague to me. I asked the forum, but they'll only tell us that our collaborators have everything under control. Forgive me, but I don't feel particularly safe wandering through the sea of stars and God knows what, made by God knows who. You mean to say that I can speak with them directly? Amazing. I hope they like questions. Yeah, I'm sure they'll what's the word? I'm forgetting the word. Unconcerned gleaner. Apologies if I'm waiting a delivery. Whatever it is, it'll have to wait. Gleaner too busy to chat for his benefit or otherwise. Got it. Arianje's there. Are there more people around here somewhere? Okay, I don't think they're outside the wall. Here. I think they're all here in the hamlet. Oh, excuse me. Suspicious researcher. Ah, ha ha ha, the end of the world is nigh. The work goes no faster. Schedules are temperamental things. Are such temperamental things. Feasible one moment, utter bollocks the next. And yet, I've never felt so alive. This one's beyond your help, only sleep can save her now. He's like going mad. Wait, she's going mad. She's doing that funny dance. Oh my lord, that's hilarious. Can't stop now, I've got my second wind. Or my second wind. Man, they're gone nuts. Well, not nuts, but, you know. Not cuckoo crazy. Nuts. "56 bunches of weeds in the ground, 56 bunches of weeds, rip one out, add to the mound, 75 bunches of weeds in the... I like this one. It's funny. I'm not neglecting my duties, I swear. I was in need of a little break, you see, but then I found myself unable to relax at all. So I went on a walk and I noticed these weeds and... yeah. Pleasant conversation partners and oh so fuzzy. Goodness me, it does sound like a much better way to relax. Alright, I'm 75% of the way there. Hyperventilating engineer. By the gods, my chest is tight. Am I dying? Is this what dying feels like? Just breathe, man. Breathe. Slow down. Oh, do pardon me, I didn't see you there. There's no cause for concern, I assure you. No cause for concern, even though we may need to depart at any moment. And if the hull design buckles are under strain, the entire vessel may explode on launch, claiming countless lives and dooming all mankind. That's highly unlikely. Yes, highly unlikely. Highly. Our visitors can help me triple check for the structural flaws, you say? But that would be wonderful. I'm breathing more easily already. And I'm struggling to breathe. Oh, excuse me. There's gotta be someone not missing, right? Maybe this guy back here. Nope, okay. Ba 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 da ba da ba da ba ba. Do 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 do. Okay, no one's back here. Who am I missing? Ba da 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 da. Song of hope. Who the heck am I missing? This area that they're asking us to look around is quite large. Oh. Did I not talk to this guy before? Huh. Is anything bothering me? Well, I've been loading cargo for bells now, so my back feels like a void sense played it as a piano. My feet and knees are as drums and cymbals too. Bleeding seems fine, if in need of a break. Damn. Thought maybe that would be the guy. Silken Grin. Someone here. No one's here. First researcher, I've already talked to you. Oh man, where the hell is this last person? Kinda wish it would narrow it down each time you talk to someone. Be a bit more helpful, I feel like. I don't think there's anyone else there. Okay. Relaunch it, everyone else is over here. And I'm gonna spend like too much time figuring out where this last person is, like I did with the frickin' thing when I was trying to find Hermes and Medion. Jeez. So, here. Is there really not someone around here that I can talk to that I haven't talked to yet? I feel like I've gone through the whole place. Ah, here we go. Jeez. They're like on the edge of the freaking... Clone researcher? No, you won't do. Worries. No, I believe I'm fine, thank you. I've been confiding in my colleagues and it's helped a lot. Can't recommend it enough. Research already has the support she needs. Okay, where's this last guy then? Is it possible that they're out here? Might be possible that they're out here? Maybe? Can't say that I'm seeing anyone though, that's the thing. Oh my goodness, where's this last person? Around there. Back here, where are they? Oh my goodness. They were up here. Harried Aetherologist. The blast assistants, where are they gone off to at a time like this? Beg your pardon, but I've not time for idle chit-chat. I need to reconfirm that Aether levels are consistent throughout the vessel's machinery. It seems I have to do so single-handedly. I swear, when I find those assistants of mine... The Loprits are willing to help. Why didn't you say so? At least they won't moan about how they checked 2 dozen times already and haven't slept in weeks. Lazy sods. Oh my goodness, okay. Well, it wasn't as bad as freaking finding Hermes and Medion in that garden area, but god. Behold, through thine efforts word hath spread throughout Labyrinthos. Verily, to a far greater number than we anticipated, Living Way doth gather more Loprits as we speak. Shall assign each in accordance with their skills, that new bonds of friendship might be forged. Should greater matters require not thine attentions, watch over them, I prithee. Oh, excuse me.
So much in, well, in forever.
Lively, isn't it? The town is abuzz. Everyone eager to meet with our friends from the moon.
'Twould behoove you to consult with Sleeping Way. As our moon's pilot, his advice should be most pertinent.
He's the pilot?
I'm impressed. Truth be told, I struggle to tell one from another. No offense intended, of course.
None taken. After you and your friends left Mare Elementorum, we spent no small amount of time with your Urianger. Oh, the conversations we had. He told us all about Atheris, answered our every question, no matter how trifling or trivial. Look! Every page filled to the margins with knowledge. When I first arrived, I was struck by how little I knew. It was daunting. But then I realized that, were it not for Urianger and his teachings, we'd still be stuck on the moon, gazing at your world and wondering what we've been missing.
What would they think if they could see Urianger now? I dare say they'd be more than a bit surprised. And impressed, no doubt. Master Louisoix, Minfilia, Papalimo, and not to forget...
Oh, right, yeah. What's her name?
Oh there. Heard there was a visiting expert who we might bother with a few questions. I take it you'd be the one.
Oh, it's, what's her name? Her parents.
Yeah.
Umbrita.
Yes, I am.
Umbrita.
Wilson and Blovida, Charlian's foremost researchers in the field of teleportation magic, and Moonbreeder's parents.
It hath been some time. Tis good to see you in good health.
Oh my god, Urianger.
Likewise, old friend. Blovida and I were most honored to answer the call. Never expected this reunion, though, did we, dear?
I'll say, the nerve. Sending that letter, then running off to the gods know where.
Oh.
Do you have any idea how worried we were?
Damn, this is actually making me tear up a bit.
I'm sorry. 'Twas remiss of me not to deliver the news in person. No, more than that. 'Twas I who...
Our daughter was disillusioned after Master Louisoix left her behind. The day the Scions called upon her was the happiest I'd seen her in years. She made her every choice of her own free will. No one could have ever forced her to do otherwise. Don't blame yourself for her death. Celebrate her life. You know that's what she'd want.
Mm-hmm.
If there is one thing we resent you for, it was that we could not be there to mourn her with you. Reading the words you penned in that shaky hand, we must have cried as much for you as we
God
did
damn
for
it.
her.
I'm sorry. I truly, truly am.
God damn it.
I knew not what to say. Knew not how to express my feelings. The poems and platitudes of wiser men, musings on sadness and loss, studied and memorized, and meaningless in the moment.
Oh, god damn it.
Silly boy. We are all powerless before such grief. Even now, try as I might, the words escape me. But in our hearts, we know. We always know.
Man.
I remember when you were young, how the lads teased you for choosing the company of books over others. Our moon didn't take kindly to that. Be nice to Urianger, she'd shout, and give them a walloping. No matter how many times we scolded her.
So we offered a suggestion. Rather than starting fights, why don't you be the bridge between Urianger and the others? She had to mull it over for a while, arms crossed, brow furrowed in intense thought. But from that day on, she never let you be alone. She'd drag you outside to play, pepper you with endless questions, read the same books you read, all to try and understand you that much better. I'm sure it was annoying and exhausting at the time, but she only ever had the best of intentions.
And look at you now, at the center of the crowd. The reason there even is a crowd, having brought these people together. You've no idea how proud we are.
To see the boy, our daughter, trusted and believed in more than anyone, grow into the man she always knew he could be. I can see her in you too. Feel her. She walks with you wheresoever you go. So thank you, Urianger, for being who you are.
I think I can feel her too. The truth of her life. Not sorrow, but hope and love.
My eyes.
This moon breeder. She was important to him, wasn't she?
You could ask the man himself.
Oh, no. But watching this exchange reminds me how much I've yet to learn about your world. And its people.
You can live here your entire life and hardly learn a thing.
Uh,
And that's why it's too soon for this to end.
Man, I haven't cried like this since towards the end of Shadowbringers with everyone leaving the first to go back to the source. Please be assured that I'm fine. I am. So glad to see them too after so very long. Glad still that I was in your company, as difficult as it was to accept their kindness. It would have been far harder had I faced them alone. Yeah. Alright, I'm gonna end it there for now. I need to break. Until next part.